So we have desert, Arctic woods. Let's choose Arctic. So 1 vote appears green, so this is what I'm talking about. Chose the map Arctic. You can see the Arctic map right here, and we're teleported. So that's pretty much it. Welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're going to be making a voting system / round system, both at the same time, type of tutorial. Now this has also been suggested by someone, so we're going to make this anyways. So let's say we have three, as you can see, 3 maps here. Okay. Alright, so I have 3 maps. And let's say we want to make a voting system so the players can choose which map they want. So this is very simple. I made these like in 5 seconds, so whatever. We're gonna insert our model that you should find in the description, unless I forget. But in my models, you have this one here. You want to put this in your game. So this is a model that I just made right here, just so it's pretty much prepared. Obviously you don't want to make it the exact same, so like you want to change a few things. Like for example, this you probably want to change this. You want to make it look better, obviously. So this is like the main voting area right here. And we have like a ton of stuff. So first put this in server script service. This is actually the main round system. This is the voting system, so put this also in server script service. This is for the voting specifically. Then you have, okay, you want also the lobby spawn, put this in workspace. The lobby spawn, put this in the lobby actually. So this is where the players will spawn when the round ends. Alright, but then the voting, I think you guys, yeah, okay, so the voting also in workspace. This is the voting area. The two teams, you want to put this in teams. If you don't actually see teams, you want to insert it through model, and then right here, these 2 gears, press this and you can insert your team service right here. So that's pretty cool. Okay, then you have screen GUI, put this in starter GUI. Voted, this is a client script for the voting. This just changes the color, then reverts it back when the round ends, or well, yeah, when the round starts, I think it will revert back to the gray color. Okay, then we have a few remote events, the values for the round, and yeah, that's it for the replicated storage. So put this in replicated storage. Ignore these all. These you have to just don't mind them. Anyways, and the rest of these are actually for the map. So let's say you have your maps done. You probably are already done it if you're watching this video anyways. So you want to make them, you want to make sure they're grouped. So you have these, so you have these spawns right here. So you want one for each map. So let's say in the woods right here. So this is just a folder with all the spawns. The only reason I have this here is so the players will spawn like randomly, mostly. So you can add more spawns if you want. That's just duplicate them. Completely fine. So I'm not sure. Let me just try to move them right here. Let's try to move them. The spawns. Oops, not on camera. So make sure move them to random areas of the map. So like right here, and actually, obviously, you want to parent this in the map. So you have woods, then spawns right under it. You can put these wherever you want. These are just the spawns. Okay. Okay, yeah. You should press Alt and then drag them around. So Alt, I think I finished this one. Finish, okay. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Put one behind here or something. Okay, I don't think that's a good place. Whatever. Put these spawns wherever you want. And this you just want to repeat for every map you have. So you have the spawns for this map right here, the woods. Then you want to duplicate this into your second map, and so on. Pretty much do this for every single map you have. So we have this. You want to move this out, of course, because you don't want anyone spawning here or there. Okay. All right, this is good enough. And then lastly, for the Arctic map, I'll duplicate this, put this in Arctic. Let's see, where is this? Arctic map. Okay, we're done with that. We're done with this, and then you can just move this to the next map right here. Then you just change. I think this is good enough. Okay, so obviously in the script itself, I do modify a little bit. So not every single. So for example, not like not more than one person will spawn at the same exact location, but around the same location of each part. So I'm gonna be showing you guys what I'm talking about anyways. So we have these three maps. When you're done with that, we then want to insert two different values. Now the first one is the, where is this? Okay, so can be voted. This one is essential, and the image. So the image is just the image that you'll see on each voting board right here. So this technically, I mean, it is optional, but this is so we can assign each map with its own image. So you want to duplicate this for every single map. So copy this, desert, and then woods for a map, and make sure it's parented right under the map, so not inside of like another model, right? So we want to make sure that the parent of it is the map itself. Alright, so we have all of this. And obviously the can be voted. Now can be voted is the value will be false by default. This just means that when the game picks the game for the voting session, or not, the game picks the map for the voting session, it won't pick it like more than once. That's really all. So we have like one different map here, another different map here, and another different map here. You don't want more than two maps in the same voting session. So now we're done all of everything for the maps. We're gonna do select all of them, put them in replicated storage or server storage, but you're gonna need to re-index that. Put them in replicated storage. Doesn't really matter. So we can then start with the script, I think. So basically, when you have actually, oh, I forgot one thing. So for the image, when you want to implement the image right here, so let's just actually take an image, like take a screenshot of everyone. Now this one is kind of trash, but like doesn't matter. So I'm gonna do a screenshot right here. Okay, and then we can actually save this and then upload it to Roblox. So let's save this. We're gonna put this in game dev. Okay. Let's see, pictures is saved. Okay, 1. Okay, so in each one of them, you want to insert, or not insert, what am I doing? Upload them to Roblox, obviously. So go create, or actually you don't really need to. Well, yeah, I think this would be easier to do it here. So decals, actually no, my creation decals. Where is it? Decals right here, and then you want to upload it so it can actually appear on the game. Let's upload it from here. Game dev, let's see, right here. So this will be the woods. Okay, and then you do it for each one. Anyways, when we have the images right here, so this image right here, this image value, all you have to do is really insert their asset ID and put them here. So asset ID right here. Actually, I think you might want to do URL instead. Actually, you can't really do that. No, you can't do that anymore for some reason. But anyway, so the Arctic will be, actually no, the Arctic will be this one right here. So this will be the Arctic ID. The image ID for the Arctic map, then so on. You do it for the other maps. So the desert, get the desert thingy. Oh, was this the wrong one? I think this is the wrong one. And the woods. So we have woods. Okay, that's weird, but you get the idea. So I have all of these images, the image IDs. We put them into the value, the string value. So you have woods, desert, Arctic. Put these back in replicated storage. All right. So think that's it. Now I can explain the script. So we have the round system script. I think I've explained this so many times, so I don't think I should really. Well, the only difference here, instead of it's only has one condition when the round changes, and that is if it's false. Because when the round starts, well, we want to know what map it is that's been voted, right? So that's why you don't want to put this here. We have this in the voting system map though. That's where we teleport all the players. This is normal round map, round system, round system function, right? You should watch my previous videos if you want to. If you want this explained. I mean, I'm not the best at explaining, but I mean, you can kind of get the gist. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, the voting system. Now this one, this is for the actual voting thing. So we have replicated storage, right? Voting system, status value, the maps. So this is the I forgot to tell you. These three you want to put them in a folder called maps. Just so it's organized, because why not? Okay, so make a folder inside replicated storage. Put all your maps there. All right, there. Intermission equals 10 is an option. These are for actually many of them. Okay, is an option. We want to know is a value so we can detect whether or not the game has chosen it for to appear on one of these. And okay, let's close this. Random map is the map that's randomly generated, that we randomly picked. Chosen map is the map that has been chosen, but it's a name. I think it's the name of the map that has been chosen. And map clone is the actual map that we're going to clone. These are all just, we haven't assigned them yet. These are all variables we haven't assigned yet. Okay, let's go to the in-round change event. So when the round has changed and it's false, or is it false? Yeah, if it's false. So right when a round after a round has ended, we want to pick different maps for the random maps for the voting area right here. So we have one map here, another map here, and another map here you want to choose. So the map clone.destroy. So if there's a previous map, you want to destroy that. And same for this. We want to well, this is after like the first round. So let's ignore this. This is just for the values of can be voted, which just shows, I think I explained this already. For our choice. So choice, I should have explained this one. Okay, so for the voting system, I didn't explain this, sorry. So for each button right here, or each section, there's a choice, and then there's a few values. So this is the image right here, the image of the map. The number of votes, the button, this is what the player will press to make a vote. And the label, the name of the map. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the votes will be stored inside the button right here in a folder called votes. And yeah, so we have so we loop through all these choices right here. So we have 3 choices, 1 2 3. What we want to do is choose a random map. So we use the pick random map, a function that we made, and what it does, it makes a random number. It chooses a random map with that index inside the maps folder, and we return map the can be voted value of that map. So we want to check if the map has already been shown on this voting area, right? Because you don't want duplicate maps in the same voting session thingy. So if the can be voted, meaning if it can be voted, that means if it's already shown on the thing. If it is shown, we don't want it. Right, we don't want it to be shown, so we want to pick again, pick another one that hasn't been shown. Otherwise, we can put that in map. So if it's a completely different map that we haven't picked yet, then we can show it on the voting thing. So then let's see. Okay, so this right here. So if is an option, so if it's already an option, then we want to repeat until there's a new option available. And that's pretty much it. So else, if it's not an option yet, if it's a new map that we haven't shown yet, then we can set the name, which is the name is the label that I've just shown you guys. So choice.label.subject.text label. This will be shown as a text equals the random map.name. Random map is the random map that we picked. Random map that can be voted that value equals true. and that just shows that we already picked this map and it's shown on the voting thing. All right. And actually, hold a minute. I think. All right. Yeah. Okay. I thought I forgot something or something. I don't know. Anyways, when we showed all the maps for the, hold a minute. Okay, never mind. I'm just getting confused right now. So this is it for right after a round has ended. Now else, this else is for the in round change event, meaning if the in round value isn't false, meaning if it's true, which means if a round has started. So this will run when right when a round will start, and we get all the choices. We get their votes. So the number of voting system, not choice, the button.votes. This is the folder I was talking to you about. So this is the votes. So all of the votes, by the way, will be stored in here. So basically, there'll be values that's assigned to the player's name, right? Then we get the votes. We compare them. So if choice 1 votes is greater than choice 2 votes, and choice 3 votes, we're gonna pick choice 3, and etc. I'm not gonna explain all this. This is pretty much logical. So status.value is chosen map is the chosen map. So this is the name of the map that has been chosen, that has the most amount of votes. Then what you want to do, you want to loop through all the maps in the replicated storage. You want to see if the chosen map is the same as the name of the map that's in the replicated storage. And then we clone it, put it in the workspace, and yeah. And after this, we want to, because this is for the button. This is for the button. This is just all it does. It changes the color of the button back to normal, because when you step on the button, it will change to green. That's what we scripted inside the button. The spawns, we have the spawns right here. I think we did everything correctly, so it shouldn't be a big problem. Then we teleport all the players to the spawns of the random map. And lastly, we have the button. So just why not? I'm gonna show you the script for it. So when you press the button, let's see. So when we have when a player steps on it, we want to check whether or not the player already has voted for the same map or for other maps. So we want to check right here. So if player, you want to check if it's player, obviously, and then if not, but that votes. So if the player has already voted for this map, then what we can do is we loop all the buttons. So all the buttons right here is a table of all the buttons right here. So their choice 1 button, the choice 2 button, and the choice 3 button right here. So we have 3 buttons right here. So choice 1, choice 2, choice 3. And you want to see, because when a player has stepped on one, you want to remove. So for example, if a player steps on this one, then steps on this one, we want to remove the vote that has been assigned to in here. And then we want to replace it in this map right here, in this choice. So I think you kind of can understand what I'm saying right here, because the player only has 1 vote. You don't want the player to like have more than 1 vote, if you know what I'm saying. And that's all it does. It destroys any vote that has been made previously to a different map. And the button. This is just to differentiate the other buttons from the current button that's being pressed. And what we do, and the reason why we do this is so we can actually assign the brick color of the part to green. So it's kind of like a more optimization instead of a like, you know what I'm saying. We want to assign the color to green so we know the player has touched that button or voted for it for that choice. So there's a fire client. So this will be in the client. So it will appear green. The button will appear green in the client and the local player. Then we can insert a new value inside votes, and the name of the string value will be the player's name. And this will just say, well, this is a vote from this player. And yeah, so let's test this out. I know I've been rambling a lot. I have no idea how long this video will be, but like, hopefully this will work in the first try. So we have desert, Arctic woods. Let's choose Arctic. So 1 vote, appears green, so this is what I'm talking about. Chosen map Arctic. You can see the Arctic map right here, and we're teleported. So that's pretty much it. So we have the nice igloo right here, big and comfy. Don't ask why I'm a girl. There's a big snowman right here. So let's reset, because we also have the smart thingy, because everyone has died. The smart round system thingy. So we're gonna try this 2 more times, so we can see for the other maps. So picks again. This time let's choose desert. 1 vote. Chosen map is desert. So this is a desert map. We get teleported, and we just get teleported to round. Oh, by the way, you can make the spawns invisible if you want. Obviously. Let's reset now. Everyone has died. And then for our last one is the woods. Okay, so let's vote the woods. So as you can see there, the game is randomly choosing them for each round. So for each round, there's a random there's a random map that's being shown. So you can vote on it if you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, this is the woods. Get spawned randomly, and it's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more, like and subscribe, especially, and comment down what you want next. And I hope you have a good day. I guess I don't know what else should I say. Oh yeah, and if there's an equal amount of votes, it just chooses the first one, because that's how I sort it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed.